Hi guys, my name is Ariana and welcome to my channel. Now I have a comic book series here that I'm really excited about. I love this comic book series. It's actually 3 issues into the story, and it is produced by an independent comic book company named Dream Fury, and it's written by Newton Lilavois. He's actually based right here in New York City. He actually has another comic book series coming, and I've seen the composites for it, and it's gonna be so dope. So I really just wanted to get you hip to these comics and to this amazing comic book writer. He's actually really cool, and he is quite a friend of mine. Like, we actually speak and everything. He's really cool. But this book is crazy. It's for us, by us, and if anybody else wants to read it and enjoy it and understand it, it's that's cool too. But this is um totally independent. He actually does hand mail you all of the books. Like, the books, he puts them in, he be working, putting them in the mailers and putting your address, everything on. He shows you every piece of the process when he's going through when he's going through and mailing everything, because he mails everything by hand. Another reason why he does that is because people sometimes request autographs, so he ends up keeping boxes and boxes of these comic books, and he hand mails them and signs them and sends them out. So the thing about it is, I bought these at Shamcom, so I actually got to meet him and sit and talk to him, and I did see the composites from his new book, like the new storyline pages and things like that, and it's gonna be bananas. Only thing about that is, it's probably not coming out for another 2 years, but here we go. These are Crescent City Monsters by Newton Lilavois. These these are about a main character named Jonah, who is born from a family of sorcerers, but it takes place in Louisiana. The first book starts out in 1963, and basically you meet all of these monsters and dark spirits and things like that. He has an owl and like a hawk that protect him and his mom, and like a pack of wolves that also protect his family, and he can talk to them, and it's really, really insane. You've got these crazy um little nasty creatures called the Grunch, who are like supposed to be the bottom tier supernatural. They're like the bottom tier magical creature and all of this stuff, and eventually they find themselves at the top of the food chain. And it's the things that these grunch do in order to get to where they're at, and in order to stay there, it's just bananas. um you have appearances from uh, some of the Loas of voodoo. You have Baron Samedi shows up, and you've got a couple others that show up. Baron Samedi is actually inhabiting the body of a woman, and is like, when they appear in the comic, is on a date with a woman. So like I take my queer flag and I run with it on that one. That is a very super queer way to meet Baron Samedi. And yeah, you have like these people who were like warlocks and things like that, and they sold their souls, so they look deformed and things like that. Like they literally uh are these weird creatures now. So they the form that they are hidden from natural eyes. But if you are a supernatural or you have any type of magic, you can see their true form. There are these little kids, and they have the power to call on supernaturals with their music. So supernaturals are always around them because they're playing music to make money and stuff like that. So you see the supernaturals actually perk up when they start playing music, and they appear just out of nowhere because they feel like they're being summoned. It's really crazy. Like you have all of these elements of magic and African spirituality, and it takes place in Louisiana of all places. Like, come on. You've got your Creole magic that's having happening there, and you're like you have all of these mystical powers, and everybody has different powers. They have different talents and all of this stuff. It's really just blackety black 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 type of comic book. And I love the noir color scheme that he actually went with for these, because like it looks it looks great, it looks amazing. And his artist actually is Jean Carlo Bernal, and he's actually from the Philippines. So he draws everything, sends it over, they put it on the storyboards, and then produce the comic books. So yeah, I just wanted to show you another indie comic that I'm really, really into. And I am coming up with more books. It's just that it's taking me a little while to finish some things, and I'm trying to read and get finished with stuff. And I kind of committed myself to reading books with these book clubs. So I'm trying to finish the book club books, and also still um do other things. I'm still dipping into comic books that I haven't read yet. Like they've been sitting there for like a year, and I got into so many books that when I bought these comics, I didn't know that the books were going to take all of my attention. Like these are only two of the like six different bookshelves that are full with books, and some of them are actually in my TBR baskets and everything. It's just a whole mess. I have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be read, and I plan on getting to it eventually. But with that said, I hope all of you are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever your times, your wherever you are in the world, and whatever time zone you're in. I hope that you're having a great one. Um, I hope that you are surviving and thriving during this pandemic, or at least keeping yourself busy, and also possibly just keeping yourself occupied enough so that you can ignore everything else that's going on. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good one. I will be back probably in about a week. I'm still reading a book, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, uh thank you for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.